So I'm in the midst of prepping and planning for my paddle down the Murrumbidgee River from Wagga to Narrandera. And I was talking to an adventure buddy this morning who was asking me what my food options were like for adventure trips in Australia, knowing that I'm allergic to soy. And during my whole time that I spent in the US and even in Canada, finding food or processed food that didn't have soy in it was almost impossible. Whether it was protein bars, protein powder, power bars, dehydrated rice dishes, staple things, even processed foods that you would buy for backpacking at a backpacking shop, they all have soy as fillers, and being allergic to soy, it's something I cannot have on a trip. If I have soy, I'm going to have chronic migraines, insane vomiting, and more than likely a trip to the ER. So one of the things that I really appreciate about Australia is a lot of the processed foods don't have soy. So my options have widened up quite a bit. And I just wanted to talk about some of the things that I have found in Australia that I can eat, that I can take on my pack rafting trip, and I'll probably use for my next expedition in 2025. Usually I can't eat jerky in North America because of the soy. This jerky I can have, it doesn't have any soy in it, so this is a winner for me. These bars, I've never had collagen protein bars before, and it's almost like a jelly or a gel. The texture is a little unique and a little weird at first to get used to, but by the time you have your second bar, you can anticipate the taste, and these are great. They don't have soy in them, so this is another option. 99.9% of the power bars in North America I could not have because they had soy as a filler. When it comes to coffee, I like to keep it simple, and I don't want to have to do a lot of cleanup in the morning. And I first discovered these Nescafe 3-in-1 coffees when I was in Iran 2 years ago. These are amazing. Coffee, creamer, and sugar all in one. And then I usually combine it with a mocha or a cappuccino coffee, two together in a cup. That is your morning coffee to go. This Thai green chicken curry has no soy. It even has real chicken meat in it. You just get the plastic bags, put it in boiling hot water for 8 minutes, pour it into your bowl, and you are good to go. They're a little bit more expensive. Granted, they're too heavy for a backpacking trip, but for pack rafting, this is an amazing option for me. And finally, this is so Australian, Nutri-Grain. This was a breakfast cereal I grew up with. It was considered Iron Man food when I was a child, and I used to call it traffic light cereal because it looks like a traffic light. But this is really good to snack on. It's sort of similar to maybe what in the States would be like a Chex, and you can mix that in with some trail mix, with some nuts, some M&Ms. And what's good about this cereal for me is no soy. And it wouldn't be an Australian trip without Vegemite. Another thing I appreciate about being back in Australia, I don't have to go looking for this at a specialty store or go to international supermarket. I can get Vegemite everywhere here.